I'm like a mule these 4 weeks.
I'm not saying I'm good at it. Not at all. Yeah. Perfectamente. So we're on our way to a segundo, a second-hand store. I haven't been there before, so I'm curious. And I'm not alone, but he is walking away from me. I'm going to find him. One moment. Leuk. Look is back in town.
Hey.
I found one frame. This one. And it's not the picture. I'm getting rid of that. But it's just a frame for €5. So happy about that.
You're happy.
I bought stuff and I negotiated. So proud of myself. Thought I'd show you my haul. Yesterday I went sort of thrift shopping. Yesterday was successful. We went together, so Carl went with me. We didn't really plan on full day of thrifting, but that is what it became. I am going to show you my haul. I filmed only in 2, and in total we went to 5. The first one was a new one to me. We like to do those things because it's also our walk. You know, we go through new neighborhoods and see things that we like, drink a coffee, so that's fun. So the first one, I only found this. I filmed in that one, so you saw the footage. There was not a lot of things that I like or I was looking for, but this was really nice. For me, it's really the frame. And it was €5, so you know, I had to take it with me for a frame. So that's the first one. And then we went to one that I know already. I filmed in there, I did. And they have a lot of stuff. Excuse me, that's probably the garbage or something, you know, a lot of noise in the middle of the center. They have a lot of stuff. It's also a little bit more expensive. I did buy a few things here and there, but I like to check it out. So first, I didn't find a lot. Took this one. No, it's like a little box. And the frame was nice to me. I also like the passepartout. And then I can take this out and do something else with it. And it's €2. And then in the same kind of bin was this one. I like the sizing of this. I like the frame. I look for frames. So this one's going to go out as well, I think. I'm not sure. I even kind of like it. They're cute together. That's this one. And then, sort of on my way out, I saw this mirror. Yeah, I was also looking for a mirror because in the living room, I have the darker walls, so it's good to have some points where the light bounces off. Mirrors are always welcome. I saw it and I thought, oh, that's too expensive for now, you know, I don't need to rush. I need to collect things. And then I thought, well, I will ask how much it is. So he said 45. And I said, but that's not expensive. Look at her. Look at her. Look at the details within. It's an oval shape. It's beautiful, right? But I acted like I thought it was too expensive. I don't know what came over me. So he said 45 and I said, oh, okay, I'll just, you know, keep it with, I'll just stick with the 2 frames of €5 together because the larger one was 3. He was talking to his compañero, and I didn't really understand what he was saying, but something about the mirror. And then he said, you know, what you want to give? And I thought I'd give it a go. And I said, 25? No, I didn't ask it. I told him. I said 25. And then he was like, oh, no. So I was, you know, getting my, I had coins for the €5, so I was taking the coins out of my purse. And then he said to his colleague to get it off of the wall. So his colleague went and did that. And then again, he said to me, you know, in total, instead of the 45, did he say 40? Yeah, then he went to the 35. So he said a 35 and then the other 2 frames 40 in total. I said, no, with the frames and the mirror, I do 30 in total. Okay, so his colleague came and then he talked about the mirror, how beautiful it was. And I said, I agree, you know, it's really beautiful, but to me it's 30 and not anymore. And in the back of my mind, I thought, if I have to pay 50, it's fine, but I just wanted to try or something, I don't know. So then he went into the register and I had €50 in cash. And then while he took it, he tried as well and he said 33. So plus €3. And €3, it would have been fine, but because he sort of tried, but not really to me, I didn't like that. And then my luck was that he gave me maybe he wanted to save coins or didn't have any coins. So he gave me back 2 of 10. And then he said, I need 3 of you, €3 from you. I said, no. I said 30 in total. And then he said, okay, vale, it's fine. And then he helped me with the bag and everything, so he was nice. I was really content with myself. I love the mirror. After that, we went to a place that I did go a few times as well. It's really small, I forgot to film. I think that's one of my favorites, maybe because it's full of stuff, so I have to really look and take my time and look again and look in between. So I found 3 little things. This one, there's a place for a candle. I wanted something on the wall, either this wall or in the living room, with something which can hold a candle or a light or something like that. And this is that. He said €5 for this. I took this little frame. I like this little one. It's a fabric of these 2 little ballet dancers. And then the last one, I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. I have some ideas in the hallway. So he said like 2 and 3, so 10 together, and I said, would you be happy with 8? And he said, that's fine. He was on the phone. So then we went home, had lunch, and we had a really lovely morning. In late afternoon, after I was editing and stuff, Carl said, would you like to go on a walk? And do you want to go to the Segundo that you haven't been in a long time, which is a little bit further away? So I thought, yay, what a surprise. Yes, I would like to do that. We went there and we called the Segundo Andres, and I don't know why, because I don't even know the name of the guy, but to us it's Andres. Yeah, successful. Found this one. My thought process. I don't know if I want to keep the embroidery, because I already have that one like that, and this is way more beautiful. So I think I want to get rid of this. I also want to get rid of the glass. Most of my paintings are without glass. I don't like the shininess of it. I'm going to get rid of that. But I really like, I don't know if you can see it, but I like the golden frame, then the fabric, which is sort of mossy green, and then a frame again. It's really ornate. I love this frame. Forget about this. With him, he's sort of following me through the store. So that's not really what I like to do when thrifting, because I have so many things that I'm still looking for, so many thoughts going through my mind. There's so many things that I see and I think, oh, this is what it is, but I can do this with it. In a store with a lot of options and a lot of opportunities for me to find something that maybe not in its original state I would use it, but I could do something with it. So the first thing that I asked for the price is this one. Again, shape, frame, love it. I even like the picture with the colors here, but still I'm not sure. It is a picture, it is painted without glass, so yeah, love this. He wanted 30 for this. And I don't think it's too expensive, but I also knew that I saw some other things. Hey, 30? Just left it hanging because I wasn't sure if I was going to take it. Then I asked for with the green one, and he said that'll be, what did he say? I wrote it down. Yeah, he said to my surprise 15. So I thought, okay, 45. Then I saw this one, and I think it's really special because it's a frame within a frame, or a picture with a frame in a frame. So it's wood, golden details, fabric, and then a golden frame. I have the dark wall, so a pop of light in between. I like that. A 15 again. This one also is really, again, different, but I think I like this one as is because the colors are going to be great in the living room. I think he said 10 or something for this. And then this little cutie. And I think he wanted, oh, I don't think he ever said the price. And I was taking these lighter things off of the wall to take with me to the register. So for these 5 things, without me knowing what this would cost, we came to 70, or I counted 70 in total, and then maybe this was let's say 750. And then we came down to 55. Oh, I'm not saying I'm good at it, not at all, because this guy, you know, I guess he's a nice guy, but he's not talkative or something, so he doesn't give me any feedback or so I don't know where his mind is. But I just tried it, 55, we did it, so great. And then so that was a success. We went on our way back home, and then Carl said, oh, across the street there's a segundo as well. Didn't know that one. With a lot of stuff that doesn't interest me at all, like electrical wire, all kinds of old computer things, helmets, a lot of helmets, shoes, DVDs, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. But I also saw at first glance that he had pictures and picture frames. I asked him, these prices were really good. I think he said sort of 10 for everything. So this is lovely. It's really white, thick. I really love this, and I like the colors as well. Then some more bright, but again the frame, the dark wood, a little bit gold, the white fabric. Clean this up a little bit. I like it. And then the last one, also again really the frame. To me it looks like there's two frames in one. And maybe these are cute as well, but then I have to choose between all the cuteness. You know, that was 30 and it was a really nice guy, and I don't know what came over me, but I said, are you happy with 22? And he said, yeah, sure. Okay. So I paid 22 for these three. A lot of different prices. Some are in comparison to each other. Some are more expensive, but I've found two new places. In comparison to what I'm used to, this is really cheap. And now I've got some more, you know, I needed more frames. I have a lot of walls to cover. I have a lot of rooms to decorate. So yeah, so now I have a little bit more. That's my haul, I think. And I'm looking over here because during the week I also got this, but I am destructing it. I was cleaning it. I'll just hold it like, because I sort of found it like this, sort of light icy blue with, see, like it's 3D, and there's dried flowers. I took this off, so this was the original color, and then I can take the glass off as well, clean this up a little bit, because I do like this. I want to keep it, but there's some, you know, loose things in between, and I'm going to make something new around this, and I don't know what yet. And I also, it was a lamp. It's to put on the wall. This was on top, and this was inside, so it's a lamp. So I took it apart because I don't want to use it as a lamp. I am going to use it for a candle. And this is what is connecting the thing that I can put a candle in with the light. So you're going, a lot of this, like I think around this, is going to be shown, and I don't want that. I am going to look what I am going to cover that with. Maybe like velvet ribbon or something, or some kind of rope, or I don't know yet. In between the paintings I like something sticking out, and maybe put a candle in. I'm very pleased. So you know a little bit about the segundos here in Alicante and the prices, me being a real negotiator. I'm going to style some of the things that I bought on my thrifting spree. So I went to all the stores. I found a lot of frames, but I am going to do something with this. So remember the mirror? It's so beautiful, and I found the spot. I already knew the spot as soon as I bought it. It's behind me. So I want to make a situation here with a lamp that I already have. These are the things I'm going to turn you around. These are the things that I want to style, but they have to be painted or changed. I bought the mirror. That is going to be the main focal point, I think. I bought because I want next over here, I want a plant as well. So I needed a large one, or at least put it up higher. So I have a little table, which is going to be this powdery pink one for now. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it, but I think it could be good, you know, with the lamp and the wall color. I got a little plant. I've got a white, this pot is not going to stay white. So I need to paint this. And remember that oh, it's really dusty. I haven't even cleaned it, I think. This thing for on the wall with the candle, so the candle holder, I think I want to do that around it somewhere, but we're going to find that out together because I don't know yet. And if I do, maybe I want to change her robe color. And then for this large plant, we just bought it yesterday. Happy?
I'm like a mule these 4 weeks.
It's a really thick one. I'm really pleased about it. It was a very good price. So we thought, you know, take it with us. And I've got this pot for that. I took that one from Holland. So we're going to use that. We're going to figure out how we're going to style it. We need to hang up the mirror. So like I said, we already put in the screws. It's kind of heavy. Well, it is heavy. And this is always tricky. I got it. Yeah. Then this with a different color. Going to be somewhere like here. We obviously need some kind of a candle. So I'm going to figure that out a little bit later because we also have to figure out the color of the pot. I think we're going to make a color on our own. I've got a few colors that we need to mix because I'm not sure yet. The first color that I bought is this color, and we've got these colors. And now on camera, don't know if any of them are my favorite so far. Yeah, I need to figure that out. You know, I have a white and black, so I can mix the color up. And then this, because I need your help with this one. My thoughts are, I want some kind of, you know, I like candle, and I want them to be around here somewhere as well. So there's going to be one or more candles on here. Also was thinking about something on the wall. I was thinking about somewhere here, or maybe, you know, higher because the ceilings are really high. So maybe something like this. I'm gonna get my glasses. Hey! On the other side? I don't know. I think I still have to see it sort of together, and then this is going to be decided last. So I am going to paint this one, and then we get a little bit more of a feel of how it's going to work out. I have decided on the color. It's going to be this. Hi. I finished painting. It took more days than I anticipated. I'm going to show you the things that I did first. We hung the mirror. We bought the plant, and I put it in the golden pot on the little plant stand. I painted this candlestick holder in the same color as the pot. I think I said it. I can't find any nice, for me at least, candlestick holder. So this was a metal one. I painted it in this color. And I also, because, you know, I think you saw our floors, and there is this nice blue in it as well. So I did want to, you know, have some reference of that. I painted this candlestick holder, and I already bought these candles here. These are the ones me and my friends made when, as a, my sort of farewell party, we did a crafty thing. So we painted these candlesticks. They're quite cute, and I didn't know what colors I was going to use exactly in this space. So this was a prophecy, I guess. And oh, I'll show you this one as well, because we also made this one. Or I made this one with the dots. Back to the things that I made. I also painted this, the fake book, so I can put like little games in it. It's not the spot for it, but this is the pot. It came out beautiful. So the plant is going to go in here, somewhere around here, and I'm going to play around with these candles because I'm not sure yet. This is a really safe option, which is really nice against the wall and the lamp. Then I thought that I would want to do the blue one here as well. Maybe one of these in here could be cute. These are options because I also like the pale pink with aubergine color. Oh yeah, and the last thing I did, I changed her rope. Her rope was red, which is nothing wrong with that. But I don't know if you remember that I had the foam green color over there in the sitting area with the new chair that we have and that little cushion and candle. I wanted to give her a, just one point over here on this wall with this color. And after that, I took some of it off because it was, too greenish. So I'm going to hang that up first. I don't know, guys and dolls. Something is too boring for me. And I think these are just the candlestick holders that I have to make do. So I am going to use it. This definitely, I really like it. It turned out great. What I'm thinking is that I am going to use this for now. I don't like the white tip especially, so I'm going to burn it a little bit. And what I do like is that I painted the bottom, the darker aubergine. So I am going to put this one in here because I think that's the best option. Then I'm not satisfied with this one. But I like it a lot, but it's not what I envisioned. It's not working. So I think I know another spot which would bring in colors. So that spot needed something else as well as a reference. I'll try that. I think this is it. So it's a fun, just a candle, because it has power on its own. Painting up there has a purplish blue in it and green blue. I think those colors tie in together really nicely as well. You see, it's not the exact color, but they complement each other. So I'm going to keep the blue one over there. We went to a garden center and we bought this one. I think they call it the money plant. I can use it, no problem. Look, the twisted. And the pot, we bought the pot there as well. Yeah, I think, the floor with the brown and the skirting board color, I think it's lovely. I even created a mood for you. This is how I styled it. So if you remember from the haul, I got this mirror from a thrift store. They call it here a segundo. So really it's a second-hand store. So I bought this mirror. I love it. I love the details, the mirrors within the mirror. top, of course. The bottoms. And the pots are painted, the candlestick holder I painted, and I chose for these candles, for now, I always keep changing things up. And the second thing from the haul is this. And it's a sort of box, so it's 3D, and you could put a candle on it. And I changed her robe for the foam green color. When we turn around in this corner, I have injected that, and I call it a foam green. I don't know what you call it, because this is a little bit more, the chair is a little bit more blue or green, whatever you want. I mean, in this color. So I call this a sort of foam green. This is a lighter shade of it. And then the book I told you, the secondhand book. I wanted to inject that little bit of color here as well. And speaking of injecting color, I also put the blue candlestick holder with the blue candle in this little area. This is a cute shot.